Welcome back to FPL Spad, your best place to find FPL content for the 23-24 season. We've got the Gameweek 2014 deadline going on right now. 1 hour away, and we've got two major things to do with this team of mine to be prepared for this coming game week. There were some price changes last night. Luckily, they didn't really affect me. There was one I was worried about, was Sun going down tonight. So, luckily, it didn't. So, I'm really happy about that. If we could check, like, for me to show you the whole price rises up and downs. Yeah. So Burma went up. If you had him already, great for you, but people still bringing him in. Salah went up in price last night as well. Timiskas as well to 4.8. Doko to 6.8 as well. And Isak went up as well. But there was quite a few fallers. Mainly Eze. I had him, didn't really affect me because I got him at 6.1. I need to get him out today, guaranteed. He needs to be replaced. And the other problem that came out yesterday was Watkins. Out of the blue, getting what is it now? 50% chance of playing. And the two games after that, they've got Man City and Arsenal at home. And I'm just thinking, maybe it's time to take him out now, take the -4 hit, and bring in somebody else. And time to bring in some top differentials for this game week. Because I think most people are ending up with the same teams at the moment. So for me to boost my rank higher than what it is, I know a Prius is good enough rank as 62,000, not bad, but I want to push higher. To push higher, I need to find differentials that will literally pull out the points in these coming 3 game weeks. I'm not going to be planning too many game weeks ahead because the weather is not great in the UK right now. It's starting to snow already up north, and it could get worse in the coming game weeks ahead. So you shouldn't be really planning for like end of December or like plan for them up to like game week 17, maybe 16. Let's see this, because if you look at the fixture list, like so second 5-9 we can custom it for, but for game week 15, game week 17, 5th December, we're just not 100% sure what's gonna happen here. And then these game weeks here, we don't know what the weather's gonna be like. There could be some games called off as well. We already got one blank in game week 18 as it is, which is the Brentford versus Man City game. So like we're already gonna have one player missing in Haaland. If you have in Burma, unless you take him out a bit before that, maybe before the Villa game at home, maybe then yeah. But I need to sort out my team right now to do my transfers. I've got 1.7 million in the bank, a 1 free transfer available to me. I do need to sort out my defense at some point, but right now that's not my main issue. I'm gonna probably end up playing. I need to make a choice on that as well. So a lot of things we need to go through today for this game week. So Cabal, like, easy gonna play. They're playing against Brentford away today at 3:00. So that's another game there. And then we got Baldock, who also has got away game against Burnley. So maybe I don't know who should I go with. Who's the better option right now to play with? Baldock last game did for me get an assist. They did concede some goals, but luckily he got an assist, which got me 5 points in the end. Kabul is coming back from header injury. Missed the last game. So, did have a good game against Liverpool. Got the assist. But it hasn't done really that much. Has been mainstay in their team, but I don't see him major attacking point. So, right now, we can decide that right at the end of the stream. But first off, we need to deal with Eze and Watkins. And potentially Son. Because like I don't know if he's going to perform, but he has a good record against Man City. He has in the past always pulled out the goods against Man City, got goals. Yeah, I know he's blanked in the last 3 game weeks. Like, would have been a great time to take him out before those games, but you just expected him to get something against Wolves away, even at Villa at home. And he did miss a lot of chances, scored 3 offside goals. So, yeah, that is it. Or I could be going in for I just think I have to get rid of Ezra. Like, it would have been a great choice. Like, if he carried on his form before he got injured, like 6.4 points. Like, I was expecting it to go up, especially against Luton away. Have it for a couple of games, but no, we're gonna have to take him out. So he's definitely going out of the team. That's guaranteed. If you look at the transfer in players right now, and Burma overnight has got up to 7,200 people, 720k. Gone up in price. Gordon up to about 500,000 now. Saka 348. Isak 323. Darwin gone up as well, 300. So that's why Darwin is looking like his price is going to go up as well. I was seeing today he's going up in a high rate already. So people are already bringing him in for this week, probably replacing Watkins with Nunes. I would expect a lot of people to be doing that today. So that's what you're seeing today. That's the price increase you're going to see in Darwin tomorrow. Guaranteed. Gordon has been coming in. A lot of people have been bringing Gordon in. I just don't think, like, let's go to it. Like, look, if you look at Newcastle's games, it's not the best of games in my opinion. For like United at home is a good game. United are not on form, but they need a result. Especially after drawing again, drawing 3-3 against Galatasaray. They have Premier League. They've been okay, but I don't know how this game's gonna really play out. It's a very iffy game. Where's this game tonight? Yeah, this game's 8 o'clock tonight, so we'll have to watch that game. It's gonna be a crazy day. And they got Spurs away as well, Everton away, Spurs away. That'll be a hard game. But then they got Fulham at home, Luton away, Forest at home, and then they get the hard games again. So it's maybe like you just bring him in for those game weeks there, right? Because you could get injured in that time as well. You just like bringing him in now and you 3 games because they've still got Champions League games, big Champions League games to play. I'm pretty sure it's still in the Carabao Cup as well. So those games are in there as well. So let me just quickly have a look. So you see, so they're gonna be playing Newcastle, United at home, then Everton away, then Tottenham away straight next week. And then they go to Champions League game home at Milan, then Fulham on Saturday, then Chelsea in the quarterfinals for the Carabao Cup, and then to Luton. So they have got a packed up fixtures and they're running out players. Like somehow they're producing results. They got robbed against PSG, which they should have won. The referee gave a penalty for no reason. Atrocious. But yeah, okay. We don't need this page no more. Okay, so then we've got Shevchenko coming in a lot. People bringing him in. His price didn't go up. 5.1, it got up a couple of days ago, but that was expected. Saliba at 5.5. Timber's price went up last night to 4.8. Palmer 5.3. Still not gone up. He'd be a great fifth choice thing for me. What's his name? Midfielder. But I'm just not very Brighton at home is a good game, but then Man United away, Everton away. But then they get good games after that. So it's like for the next 3 games, it's not really needed, in my opinion. And you gotta realise this is probably the first time Chelsea will have to play games with only 2-3 days rest because they haven't been in the Champions League, So they're gonna have a tough time adapting to playing Brighton at home and then United away only 3 days later. Salah, Haaland is expected to be there. You should have him already. Sterling is the choice. It's a differential at 10%. That's the thing we've got to look at as well. A lot of people have got him in Burma. It's ownership is 31% now. That's high ownership going there. I praise this guy so much, but I know what he's about. He can miss chances as well. But Luton at home is probably the best game for him. But then I just don't think Brighton away is going to be the best. Sheffield United away does look on paper like it is what needs to be done, but I just don't see that happening. Let's look at just midfielders quickly. We have to do forwards as well because I need to get rid of my Watkins as well because I don't see him coming back, and that's the gamble I'm going to be taking basically. And I'm going to be going for a differential from what I've thought about last night. Just going over a few things. Because if you look at the most transferred strikers, it's Isak, and I just don't want to go with Isak because just like his previous record of since he's been in the Premier League, he does get injured quite a bit. He misses a lot of games, like missed 3 games there, 20 minutes there, game there, off early there, off early there. They're trying to manage him so he doesn't get injured. And when they have to play him full 90 minutes, he just doesn't recover in time, And even last season, 17 starts. Yes, he's got a good ratio, but I just don't believe like he's needed for unless you expect him to get 2 goals or 3 goals this game week. Then yeah, he could be a great choice. But he's got Darwin, which I already got, Haaland, I already got. João Pedro, will not be bringing him in for my third striker because I got so much money in my team. Like I can't justify having so much and more in my bank by downgrading that much and playing them this game week. And he's got a away game at Chelsea, and then they got Brentford at home, Burnley at home, just Cape Arsenal away. It's not the best of games in my opinion. So, but Jesus is a player I've been thinking about because he's $500,000 cheaper. That give me another $500,000 able to add to my team in other departments. Could run away my profit from Watkins, even though it's not great profit, but still profit in the end of the day. And it's like they've got Wolves at home, Luton away. Looks like 2 good games where I can hope to get good returns, where if Arteta doesn't act like Pep and starts rotating players, because I know they're playing on Saturday, but then they're playing on Tuesday again, still they should be able to do it. He did quite a bit in the Champions League game. I'm pretty sure. How much did he? So pretty sure he came off. He came off the 82nd minute, but so he did play the full 90. But it would be better if he came off a bit earlier, which he didn't. We can live with that. All right. So, and there's the Solanke was a very cheap option, another differential, but don't see that happening. Archer, no. Alvarez, yes, but then you got to look at the blanks. Can I afford to have 2 Man City strikers for the blank week coming up? Like it's like I'm gonna have Spurs, yes, good game, then Villa away. But then there's 2 very good games, Luton away and Crystal Palace at home. But you're still going to be backing Haaland to be your captain in those games. Like you still like. I did have him on one stage. Like I just don't. I could bring him in, but I took him out at the perfect time. Like I took him out like near around here somewhere. Took out 2 points, 2 points, 5 points, 2 points. If I'll go with Jesus. Okay, let's quickly put Jesus in because we haven't got long to go. We've only got 45 minutes to go to do this. Let's look at form. Let's see who's got form. I'm not bringing Jackson in. And Cuckoo, like, if he came back like in time, maybe he'd be a great shout to bring in. But nah, I think I'm gonna go with Jesus, man. Because if Arsenal they want to be like title contenders, they want to win the league, you know, they need to start. He needs to start producing, and like now is the time with these 2 games they got coming up, the top of the league at the moment, you know, to maintain that. Because if they lose or draw, they're not going to be top of the league this game week, at the end of this game week. So it's just what it is. They need to show to the world, to the rest of the Premier League, that they're here and they mean business. And the only way they could do that is by winning games. Convincingly, like they did the other day in the Champions League. They won 6-0. That was a great performance. Hopefully, they can win 4-5-0 again. Win that type of game again. And Jesus gets the majority of the goals. I am backing him over Saka. I wanted Saka. I wanted Saka last game week for Son, and Trent. But the only reason I'm not going that I don't want that now is just because I can't afford it before these 2 other transfers I had to do instead. Out of the blue, I can't take more minus hits because that's just not good. But I do need to have my team set, and -4 is the least I want to go for right now at this moment. I know going in for Trent this game week does look appealing. It's just not having Allison in the team just puts me a bit off. I just don't think I need to bring in Allison. To bring in Trent because of that. But we still need to pick a midfielder. And like I was saying in my yesterday stream, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going in one certain man. And I'm going to be aiming for game 14 to 16, yeah? And they still predict Son, Saka, Bruno. Bruno still gets predicted highly. I don't know why. Gordon could be a great choice, but not this game week in my opinion. Because I want to keep Chan till at least after, take him out next game week after that. Not really yet. I want to keep him for the Burnley game and the Nottingham Forest game at home for Wolves. I think that's where Wolves will be getting most of their trying to get most of their points, and that will be the game where he produces. Because Burnley are really open. Nottingham Forest aren't the best away team. They're at home and they're amazing, but away, they're not. So we're just gonna have that. So yeah, let's just need to pick a replacement. So if you just look at the most transferred players, we go for Mbeumo. I had him. It's gonna cost me just $1 million more. Then I'll have 2.3 million still in the bank. 2.1 million, 2.2 million still in the bank to use for another transfer, another part of my team if I need to be. Because the only way I can get Saka really in if I take out Son. That's the only way I can get Saka into my team at the moment. I do need him for these next 2 games really, but I'm gambling probably on Jesus. So yeah. Let's do this. Douglas Luiz, I regret taking him out. I had him already, you know. I imagine if I didn't take him out, that would be $500,000 in there. I would have had extra. So I would have 2.7 million. And that would have been enough for me, I think, in the end, to do the transfer that I wanted to do. It's the mistake I made is not making the transfer I needed to make. The hits I needed to take last game week, I went away from my tactic of being aggressive. You start being more aggressive in these transfers, you know, to be able to make the most of them. To just, change my way. That's the reason why I increased in rank so good, because I was attacking every game week hard, and that's where I made my mistake. But this game week, I'm have to at least go in semi-hard, but reasonably, So that's why I have to take the -4 hit and not be like, oh yeah, thingy. There's no new information on Bowen. He hasn't trained either yet. So that's not kudos. Like, I just don't think I'm going to bring him in either. West Ham. I'm like really torn between. I'm most likely gonna go with Diaz, in my opinion. I know there's a theory going around where people think Nunez is gonna be playing what do you call it? Every game week, not every game week. He's only gonna be playing this game on Sunday, and then he's gonna get rested on Wednesday, and then he play the game week after that. I don't believe that. I believe he's gonna play all 3 games, starting. It's just he is the way we want to play. He's the focal point of that. Case causes chaos. So Darwin is gonna play, and most likely Luis Diaz will play next to him, and I want to be going in for a differential because I want to be attacking the league, my current rank, to go higher. And the only way you could, at this rate, when you're at that rank, to go high is going in with differentials. Because otherwise, you're just going to stagnate and stay around the same rank because everyone's going to have the same players that you have. To replace Allison, you could just go with straight Keller if you wanted to, but I'll say, let me see. You could go for Raya. Raya's got some good games coming up. Forgot about that. He's 4.9 million. He's a bit cheaper than Allison as well. 4 point, like Wolves at home, Luton away, Villa away would be a bit harder. Brighton at home, but then it gets a little bit hard for them. But you could just go for Keller, like 3.9 million. Cheap signing, use that money somewhere else in your team. You might if you got Allison, you can, and if you don't want a third Liverpool outfield player, Keller is your man because he's guaranteed to play the next 2 games, and then you could decide on bringing a new keeper in for them for later for that. Look at the game weeks available for that one. So you want to run Rare there. You could bring in Nick Pope maybe after that. Fulham at home, Luton away, and then Nottingham Forest at home. You could bring in. Actually, let me do this. Do game week 17 to 19. Yeah. Chelsea got good games in those 3 game weeks as well. You could bring in Sanchez after that. So that could be an option. That's if you don't want to do any more changes to your other normal team. Bournemouth got good games, but I wouldn't be bringing in Bournemouth mid keeper in. Martinez, nah, I wouldn't say. Hope that helps, mate. But so I need to go for Martinelli if I needed to. Odegaard. He did play the Champions League game, didn't he? So he could be playing in this game. But I just think I'm gonna go for an out-and-out goal scorer for Liverpool. Well, in my opinion, the AI is just overlooking, in my opinion. Because look, AI thinks it's gonna make less points than all these players. AI don't know nothing, man. Seriously. You get me? Come on, man, be real. These 3 games, Diaz is going to be playing most of those games. He has missed quite a lot of games. I'm just doing it. I'm just bringing Diaz in. I'm going to go for the differential because if you look at the differential, 31%, 16, 55, 13. Doku's the differential still 9.4%. Then you got Sterling, then Luis Diaz at 7.3, man. That differential is just too much, in my opinion. And even those people that have him at the moment are probably Liverpool. Majority of them are Liverpool fans, like without a doubt. So I'm just gonna bring in my man, Lucho. So now I've got 3 Liverpool players, taking a risk, but I'm gonna be attacking the league a bit more harder this now. Like I took the foot off the gas last 2 game weeks, and I'm not gonna do that now. I'm not taking the foot off the gas. I'm gonna keep on attacking because that's the way I did at the start. And I took the foot off the gas last 2 game weeks, and I went down in rank. So now I'm gonna be attacking it hard. What I think is the best options for the next 3 game weeks. Do it 3-week game weeks at a time. If I need to do minus hits later on, it just has to be done. As long as the players I bring in produce, it doesn't matter. If the players that you want produce, then yes, it's worth taking the -4 hit. And now I need to make sure who am I going to make my captain. We've got 33 minutes to go before deadline. Still a while left. If you need any help, anyone else, let me know. I'm here to answer any questions for you, for your teams. Because I know what I need to do in the future for the next few game weeks. I need to somehow get rid of Lamptey. Because he's out for a while now. Just need to get rid of him. I need to get a good third striker and mid defender in. I've got 0.9 million. So it's not the greatest amount of money. Give me about 4.8 on that. Or I could be improving on Hechan. Like after game week. Where is it? So after the Nottingham Forest game, maybe bringing the Sun game, West Ham game away, I take him out. So that'll be game week 17. So game week 17, go to that. And Hechan will be like 5.5, so 6.4. I'll have 6.4 at that stage. And at that stage, I'm like you're saying Palmer, Anthony Gordon, Ezra. I don't know how they can say he's going to be back for these games. Alanga. So yeah, Gordon could be a great opportunity for me on game week 17, in my opinion. So hopefully his price doesn't go that far too up, and I can bring him in that game week for Hechan. And that's not even a big increase. I can use some money in somewhere else. But the man I wanted really badly is Saka in my team. And Trent still. Trent is just so overpriced, like it's unable to bring him into my team. Like I could, like by taking out Trippier, like say if I did right now, I take out Saka, and I take out Trippier, and I put Saka in. I just have enough to bring in Trent. Just enough to bring in Trent, you know? It's just like, that will be my team, right? I will love this. This should have been my team for this game week, if I did my minuses last game week. It's just, I can't afford to take a -12 hit. And obviously, I'll have to change Luis Diaz, obviously, because if I'm having Trent in my team, I can't have Luis Diaz. You know? Let's go back. We go back to celebrate placement. So, and with what's his name? Thingy out. Who's out? Allison out. Like defensive wise, you just don't know what to do. See anyone on? Hey, thank you for joining me. If you need any help, just post. But looking like I'm gonna make this -4 hit by bringing in Jesus. and Luis Diaz. We have half an hour to go before deadline is over. We've got to pick our captain choices as well. We need to quickly do a poll. Now there's a poll there, just go for it. But what else can I do with this team? So let me just quickly look at price changes, what's going on here. Because to get a little idea. So people are off, my god. People are making transfers like crazy. Like Burma is just, people are just bringing him in like crazy right now. You see how much has he's gone up in the last like 20, half an hour since we joined. Not much, but still quite a bit. Yeah. You know. I'm bringing in two players that are not even on the screen, man. Like just there. Luis Diaz and Jesus. Went for the differential choice. I just like is what I want to do. So let's quickly have a look at price changes. Saka is looking like will go up. People are bringing him in, but don't know if he'll go up tonight. We'll have a look at this later on, maybe. Jesus going up. Hopefully he does get returns that I need him to get to this game week. Gordon is a great choice, but I just think United, I don't know, I think they'll do better than they did against Galatasaray. But it was going to be a hard game. It's going to be a very good game tonight. So that's going to be a good game to watch. But then let's see who price is going down. Let's see who's going down. Watkins is going to go down. Pick him out. Bowen, Son. Son is now the iffy one. Do we need to take Son out? Like, do I need to take the minus 12 hit? And just do it. Just bring in Saka. Take out Son. Because I really want to keep it like. It's the 2 home games against West Ham and Newcastle. Well, I think he can get some returns. You know? And then Nottingham Forest away, Everton at home, Brighton away. It's just, I don't know if Andrew's going to play the way he plays, attacking way. It's just, you know, he will get chances and he does take their penalties as well because Maddison is going to be out injured anyway. So it's a big choice, just like a big decision to make. Like I wish I made like last game week and took him out then. It'd have been much easier for me then. Now I'm more or less committed. I don't know how you guys are doing. Are you guys taking Son out of your team? If you have Son in your team, what's up, captain choices? Haaland, Salah vote, yeah. That's the thing. Salah's got good home record at the moment. He's like continuously, I think he's on a crazy streak right now, like a 6-7 game streak at home, scoring goals and points and assists. So yeah, he's like, I'm leaning towards that way at the moment. Did it last week, it backfired, but that was against Man City, and you could say that was a bit more biased towards for me, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, none of these other players are looking like they're going down that affect me that much, just besides Son. So we've got to watch out for Son, really. If his price goes down, then I'm just going to take the hit and hopefully, yeah, I'm just going to keep him. In my opinion, I'm going to bring in Diaz. That's what I'm doing. Let me just confirm this before I change my mind. This is what I was thinking about last night, and I'm just going to do it. Confirm. Transfer. None. That's done. Let me just make my captain choices quickly. So So for now, captain choices all. I'm gonna leave it there for now. And yeah, that is my team for this game week at the moment. 0.9 in the bank. Pretty sure 0.9 in the bank. Yeah. So I could make other transfers later if I needed to for next game week. Need to improve my defense is really my main point that I need to do, because I don't want them for bad luck for these other games to be playing. And I'm not gonna want Cabal for the Arsenal game, the Man City game, So these players will be on my bench where I need to replace them for next game week after that. So not replace them. I'm gonna be looking to replace Lamptey, because they'll be like bench players, really. Play the odd game here and there when they can maybe get some points. But yeah, so I've got 0.9 million. So I have to find a bargain for next game week. Let's might as well have a quick look now. As I've done my transfers, if you guys need any help with your transfers, just go ahead and write in the comments and I'll respond and help you guys out. So let's look at defenders. Game week 15 to 17. So yeah, I could bring in Tibbs Casson then, but nah. Rudiger, no. Ben Davis, maybe. Could be a nice backup rotation defender, but the sales 4.1, good price, very good price to bring in for a defender for someone who's playing. But Botman has been rumored to be getting better, so be careful about that. He can come back at any point. Pinnock is a great option. Like, I wanted to have in my team, but the blank game week is just not good enough, because if I'm going to rotate my I'm not going to use a free hit in that game week, because there's going to be crazy weather, in my opinion, in the UK this year, and we're going to have some games called off. So in my opinion, don't try to do too much advanced planning, because the weather is not going to be, we're not going to be predict the weather for the later game weeks in December time. And then, yeah, because then we got the 2-week break for the Premier League, we've got the FA Cup games, and then we come back for a few games in January, But majority of December, the end of December, I will not be predicting the weather. It's already snowing in some parts of the country, so you just don't know what happens. So you got to be careful with that as well. Could bring in Cowell. No. None of these defenders really give me the confidence I need to bring them in, really, man. The only defender really I want is Trent, man. It's just he's been overpriced this year so much, so hard to get him into your team. So right now we're set. To do this. So we've got 41 minutes to go for deadline. Any questions you guys want me to answer for you, just let me know. And I'll help you guys out with my advice. All three of you voting for Harder Solo, yeah? Okay. Few Solo captainers looking like. Alright. So I've done my transfers already. I bought in Jesus and Luis Diaz. I'm heavily relying on the Lupo attack for myself. Yeah. For 0.9 million, the only way I can get more money to improve my defense for the coming game weeks is by taking Son out. he's pretty expensive to have in your team. Because by taking sound out, I can improve heat channel as well. So there's a lot of thinking that I've got to do in the coming games ahead. It's a fast game week as well. So we're gonna have this game week finish on a Sunday, and then on Tuesday straight away we got games. So I'm gonna be trying to release my transfer watch list video as soon as possible. We'll do one video at a time. But from now on, we're gonna be doing Deadline streams every day. Every day as I can. I'm gonna be doing stream at 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock nearly every day. So that's where I can probably help you guys the most, in my opinion. I can help you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. But it's my team for now. Set, played. Let's just pick the team, make sure it is picked. Yeah, we're ahead to go. Salah captain, and we've got 19 minutes to go. So if there's any questions you guys want to ask me, need help with your teams, go ahead. We've got one vote for Haaland. Yep. I don't know, man. Don't forget, you gotta realize Tottenham have been bad, but Tottenham have got a big player coming back today, Basuma. I'm pretty sure Basuma is back from suspension, which is gonna play a big part in their game. I think their game is tomorrow, and he's gonna play a massive part in that game. So Basuma is a good person to watch out for. Let me just quickly have a look at my league, with my mini league. This is my mini league topping at the moment. I've got a 12-point gap. I had 1.49 point gap, I think it was, and I've dropped that because I went non-aggressive, but I'm going back to aggressive mode again, because that's what got my rank so high, and that's what I'm gonna go again. Just gonna attack every game week. Like, there's no point trying to plan for future game weeks because of injuries. Anything can really happen. Just attack every game week as it comes. Only plan for like 1 week ahead. Luckily, we've got 3 games in a space of a week. So we've got game week in midweek and next weekend. So we can plan for those 3 game weeks, in my opinion. Not for after that. So that's what you should be doing. If you're not part of Fantasy Hub, I recommend you go get it. It helps you a lot. Like you could pick, like, do you choose your game range you want, the price that you're looking for, and it'll predict for you the most predicted points. But then again, remember, this is not the eye test. This is just stats, just been put into an AI model, and they spit out these numbers. You still have to have your own eye test, like, to get your results that you want. Because if you look at midfield, it will tell you Bruno Fernandes is on that list, But we all know Bruno hasn't performed in the last 3 game weeks. How can he be top of that list? It's just what it is, So you just got to watch out for that. So there's a game on later today, 3 o'clock, Arsenal game. I don't think we get any team news out yet, but I'm pretty confident Jesus will start that game. Because, if Arsenal want to be title contenders, title winners, the top of the league right now, and if they want to push on, they need to win this game. Like, there's no ifs and buts about it. They need to go out and win this game. I hope it's a very open game, because I don't want Arsenal to keep a clean sheet, because I've got no Arsenal players in my team. So sorry guys if you got Arsenal players, but I don't want Arsenal to keep a clean sheet. I want Hichan to go out there and perform for me as well, so he can get some goals. So I'll want an open game, really, because I want Jesus to score and I want Hichan to score. I want an open game, goals galore. Brentford Luton, because I haven't got Mbeumo. I do want Brentford to win because I'm a Brentford fan. I'd rather we score a bunch of goals and Mbeumo don't get nothing. It's just what it is. Burnley Sheffield, got no thing about that. Just I prefer if Sheffield kept a clean sheet, and that way I could get some points for Baldock. I know they have the worst defense. They've let in so many goals, but at least he has Baldock has the potential of getting an assist maybe in the game, you know. So I'm hoping he gets that. And then later on in the game, in the evening, Nuke Forest versus Everton. I've got no players involved in this, and I don't think many people will have Forest or Everton players. So really a dead game. And the big game later on tonight at 8 o'clock is Newcastle versus United. In my opinion, it's a big game. Like, personally, I wouldn't mind a 0-0 draw. I wouldn't mind it. I just take my clean sheet points and run with it. While everyone else can, because people have been bringing in Isak, as you can see, his price has gone up. They're one of the most transferred in players, 340,000. Blank for that would be great, you know. And then I don't think anyone's bringing in United players in, so you have to have a look at that. Yeah, but then we've got some Villa game tomorrow where we don't know if Watkins is going to play, Diaby is going to play. We just don't know at the moment, and that's why reason why I have taken out Watkins out of my team. Just I didn't know I had to do this. Only found out yesterday when I did my live stream, but he needs to be out. Then Chelsea versus Brighton. It'll be a big game. I'd rather it just be a dead game. 0-0. Don't mind. In the Liverpool game, I want goals galore. Got 3 Liverpool players in this team at the moment now. So I'm going to be wanting 4-5, 6-0 minimum. Like, that's what I want. 3-0 still won't be good enough, really, in my opinion, for having 3 Liverpool players, especially when one of them is not a defender, you know, because they've got a chance of getting clean sheet points as well. Thank you, bro. Good luck to you as well. Who are you making your captain? Got Crystal Palace as well at home. West Ham. In the big game tomorrow at 4:30 is going to be Man City against Spurs. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll finish work on time, man. Like finish earlier than normal, and I can make the Liverpool game and stream to watch along for that, like we try to do most things. Haaland, yeah. I'm going for Salah. Is the choice that I'm going for. I just think his home record is just too much at the moment, and he is like, I don't know. He will play more full 90 minutes. That's one thing about Salah that you know. He's gonna play the full 90 minutes because he wants goals. Because he came off pretty early in the Europa game as well, so that is a thingy. But this is my team. If you haven't seen it already, for this game week, still need some serious surgery in my team. Need to find some new keepers, new third mid defender, a potential change for He-Chan and Son in the coming game weeks ahead. Not completely happy with my team. I wish I had a wild card. It'll be a completely different team if I had a wild card. Not completely different. I'll somehow get Saka into my team. You know, I'll sacrifice probably Darwin Núñez to get Saka in my opinion, because we got Gakpo. You know, Gakpo can play instead of sell him straight away, bro. I sold him already. I took him out for Jesus. That's a transfer I made for this game week. I made 2 transfers this game week, and I've brought in Luis Diaz and Jesus, and I took out Eze and Watkins because this was my team last week. Took out Eze and Watkins, and you could go with Isak like how most people have, but I've gone for a differential choice in Jesus, because if you look at Jesus strikers, forwards, most transferred in players, only right there, and only about 3.1%. Not at the moment. Yeah, we don't have no information about the potential double game weeks. But the reason being, there will be double game weeks because I think there'll be some games called off in the coming game weeks ahead because there's going to be the UK weather is crazy at the moment. It already started snowing up north, so yeah, there could be some games called off in December time. So I want to be planning like right now. I would only plan for these three game weeks because the weather can change at any point from here. So even 15 is by itself, but then the weather can change to 21, 26, 30. So I would have been gambling on making your team for those game weeks there. Try to make a team for the 3 game weeks that we got right now, which are the closest times, 1 week away, 7 day gap. That is what we can predict. We know the weather there. It's not great as it is, so there could be some games called off, even next weekend because of frozen pitches and stuff. But most Premier League pitches all have um, under soil heating on the pitches, but we just don't know how bad it can get frozen over. So I will be just making my transfer for these 3 game weeks initially, and then plan for the other game weeks afterwards because we're gonna have a week break between the 9th and the 15th, and I'm pretty sure there's only the Carabao Cup team quarterfinals are going on here. So it's only like I think 6 teams that are in there still. So there's some teams will have a break. Some teams will be playing in that game week, between that game week. So you gotta be watching out for that as well. Because I'm pretty sure there's no. That's the European week. Sorry, and that's the champion. That's the Carabao Cup week. So you gotta be watching out for that. There's games in between these game weeks as well. So yeah, watch out for that. We've got only 8 minutes to go. Make sure you guys have done your transfers and saved the team. And if you're new around here, guys, please subscribe to my channel. We greatly appreciate it. Help me grow. And please share with your friends, like if you can. I need to grow as fast as I can, guys. So I've done my team. If you guys need any more help, just let me know. Don't see any other team like. I'm gonna have a quick look on Twitter, see if there's any team news there for the Arsenal game. Because Jesus, I could captain Jesus as well. Like, if I've bought him in, if I believe him that much, I could go with Jesus. Like, but I just think having a midfielder who scores goals, who gets the extra point for scoring the goal, which makes a big difference, and the chance of him getting a clean sheet point as well. So I don't see any team news at the moment. So we're gonna have, fuck's sake. Fake ass shit. I ain't got lineups at the moment, but yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Still needs to be serious surgery in my team, which I'll have to think about. Depending how good this game week goes, if I'm able to do another -4 hit next week, I will have to do it. There's no beating around the bushes. But I can't bring in Trent now anyway, so all I really need to do is improve. Because I will need a fifth midfielder at one point because of Haaland. If I'm going to rest Haaland in one game week, I will need a fifth midfielder. But actually, wait, let me have a look at Cabal. Cabal in game week 18, where does he play? Newcastle. No, okay, I'll stay away from him. Game week 18 as well. Villa away. It's not the best, oh man. So, like, gotta find a defender, really. Wait, go back to there. Game week 18 here. Defender. Alright. There's no point me doing research for that now. I know what I need to do, but anything can happen from now to then. It's a long way away. So that's done. I'm not going to be looking at predicted scores for now. Let's have a quick look at price changes and people bringing them in. Let's see who's been bringing who in. If there's any major changes. Is that updated? Look. God damn, look how many more people bring in Mbama. Man, it's not like, I think I wish I should have kept Mbama because I don't like the fact that I'm not saying in Brentford not to win, but like Mbama not to score. You know? But yeah. Just quickly look at the price changes as well. So Darwin's probably gonna go up tonight. And we have literally less than 1 minute, so make sure you guys have saved your teams. Yeah, done. Salah captain, yeah, done. Okay, make sure you save your teams, guys. Done. I'm gonna leave that for now and just go to price changes. Quickly have a look at that. Gordon is looking like he's gonna go up in price tonight, and Darwin, depending how these games go later today. Darwin's tomorrow. Jesus, maybe if this trend continues. Setting the trend, you know, I started the trend. I didn't start it, but like, you know, part of the trend. Saka is a man that maybe be going out as well. Then Mbemo, who went up last night already, and is being brought in like crazy still. Like, man, crazy. Anyone else in the fringes are going up? Depending how they perform is what they'll do there. Going down, a lot of price change dropping down to game week as well. So deadline is done. Let me see. I can't think of the my team. Yeah, it's done. That's fine. But Bowen is gonna go down in price. Son, hopefully not. We'll see about that later. We'll monitor this as the day goes along, because this affects my team. Wilson going down, no surprise there. Foster, don't know what's going on there. Like, people brought him in. Did Foster's price go down? No. Why are people bringing him in? I don't know. Beats me. And the other ones, if you shouldn't really have these players in your team, they'll be probably going down slowly at some point. So yeah, I think we're done for today. Thank you guys for joining me for my FPL stream. I hope you enjoyed it and got some information that you needed. I see someone just joined me again now. I know it's a bit late, but thank you for joining me. If you're new around here, please subscribe to my channel and like the video that you just watched. And hopefully next time you get a notification of when I coming on live to do my streams. I'm going to be doing more live streams from now on. Every day at 7 p.m. I'm going to do a stream for an hour. And I'm going to answer any questions that you guys want me to answer for you. Thank you again for watching me. See you again next time. See ya!